are you doing?
Timmy's brushing up on ballroom dancing to impress Charity.
Oh, is that what you call it?
What's this? This is called Peabody. Charity is a very classy lady, and Timmy has to do a very classy dance for her.
Oh, I remember the Peabody. Very fast, very fancy footwork.
Timmy's going as quick as he can. Whoa! What are you doing with that stick, Tabitha?
It's called a divining rod. Normally it's used to find water.
Why does Tabitha want to find water?
I don't, Timmy. This is also called a witch's stick. You see, I have a delicious feeling that something truly horrible is going to happen in Harmony tonight, and to some of the town's most prominent residents. And this stick is going to give me a clue as to where it's going to happen.
Does that mean Tabitha has her powers back?
Oh, no such luck. But I do have my intuition. And once I determine where this horror show will be held, I will be going there to watch it.
Timmy wants to go too.
Well, you're a tad overdressed, but... all right, you can come. Oh, Timmy, let's hurry. The vibes in Harmony are heating up, drawing us closer. Someone's life is going to be ruined tonight, and I want to be there to watch it happen.
Louise, I've been thinking about you and Sheridan.
Come on, not again.
I'm sorry. I just can't ignore what I saw on the security camera. I mean, the way you kissed Sheridan.
Well, will you forget about it? I have.
I don't believe you. You know, you say that nothing could ever work out between you and Sheridan, but that kiss tells me something different.
Yeah, I know. You told me already.
That kind of passion should mean something.
Look, Sheridan and I had a couple dates. Then we had some kind of misunderstanding. And it was over. It's no big deal.
And you still don't know what that misunderstanding was all about?
I have no idea.
Was it her family? I mean, the Crane family is really powerful. Were they against you and Sheridan dating?
I'm sure they were.
Well, maybe they did something. Maybe they told her something to turn her against you.
No. Sheridan's a very independent-minded woman. I don't think that there's anything that her brother or father could say that would turn her against me. And in fact, she'd do the opposite of what they wanted. Just to prove a point.
Hello, Mr. Crane.
What are you doing here?
It's a public place. Any law against having a drink?
I thought I told you to leave Harmony. Well done. No wonder you're so expensive.
Why don't you just call Pilar and tell her you're back from Paris?
I don't want to bother her at this hour. You know, I just want to leave her a note to tell her to have the staff clean my cottage in the morning. I cannot believe Julian does not have one pen on this desk.
Well, try the drawers.
If you say the wrong thing to the wrong person, it could be disastrous for me.
I know how hard it is for me to keep a secret.
You're going to have to keep this one. Gotta find Crystal before she exposes anything about my past. If she does, I could lose my family. Everything.
too good to be true. So you can tell me about both my parents.
Yes. I can tell you about your mother and your father.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Excuse me? I'm looking for Crystal.
Yeah, sure, she's right there. But I think she's with some people right now.
Well, that's okay. I can wait. I want to talk to her alone. Can you tell her when she's free that there's an old friend who'd like to speak to her?
Yeah, sure.
What did I tell you, Simone? She knows about my parents.
I'm so happy for you, Chad. Now you won't have to leave Harmony.
No, I guess not. Alright, so Crystal, tell me everything. Everything you know.
Okay, well, it was a very complicated situation. You have to give me a minute to put it all together, because I don't want to give you any bad information. I want to get it right the first time.
Oh, don't just pull my changes. Just tell me, alright? Just tell me.
Maybe you should push her. You've waited this long. Let her get everything together. You want to get it right the first time, don't you?
Yeah, you're right. Crystal, I'm sorry. Take all the time you want in the world. And I waited this long. I guess I could wait a little bit longer.
Look, I can't sit around and mope over every relationship that tanks. It didn't work out. You can't force something that isn't there.
But that's just it. I saw you kiss her. I saw what was there. It was incredibly passionate. You call that nothing?
I was half asleep, dreaming. I thought that Sheridan was dead, and then I saw that she was alive, and I kissed her.
I'd like to see what kind of kiss you'd give her if you were awake.
None of that matters. The one thing that a woman has to be for me is honest. Sheridan couldn't even be honest enough to tell me what happened to change her mind about me. She's a Crane, so dishonesty is no big surprise.
Maybe she doesn't know what happened.
What?
Maybe neither of you knows what happened.
Didn't I do a good job for you, Mr. Crane?
An excellent job. You studied Louise's mannerisms and completely fooled my sister Sheridan. It was excellent.
Yeah, they broke up for good, right?
Well, she went back to Paris because of you.
Good. So it's no big deal my staying in town. By the way, do you have any other jobs for me?
Well, not at the moment, but if something comes up, I have your cell phone number.
What did you do with that mask?
Don't worry, it's a very safe place. No one will ever find it.
Oh, here's a pen.
Where was it?
Under your purse.
Thanks.
Oh, did this room affect you the same way it did me when you were a child?
I don't know. How did it affect you?
Well, this room was like a forbidden fruit. You know, it was the inner sanctum of the family. All the power, all the influence, all the secrets held by the family were kept in this room.
I felt the same way. I always hoped that I would learn all the secrets one day when I grew up. I still don't know anything. I really wonder what secrets this room holds today.
Well. What's the lovely Dr. Eve doing here at this hour, all alone?
Is Crystal still with those people?
Yes, she is. I'll let you know as soon as she's free.
I hope this works and Crystal does what I ask.
Hello, Eve.
Julian, what are you doing here?
I'd ask you the same thing, but I already know why you're here.
You know?
Pretty obvious.
This is it, Tintin. This is where the action is in Harmony tonight.
In a jazz club?
That's right. And look over there. It's that boy Chad. And look who's with him. It's Simone. Oh, Dr. Russell would have a hemorrhage if she knew her little daughter was not only hanging out with Chad, but here in a nightclub looking like a 20-year-old hooker.
Timmy thinks Kay made Simone look like a hooker.
Yes, you're probably right. Oh, well, call me madam. Look who else is here. Dr. Russell herself. And she's talking to Julian Crane. If she turns her body just so, she'll be able to see her daughter. Oh, Timmy! Oh, this is going to be more wonderful than I ever thought it would be. Oh, there's going to be such pain and suffering in Harmony tonight.
What are you talking about? Somebody has to know what happened. Since it's not me, it has to be Sheridan.
I'm just saying, maybe she imagined something. Maybe she imagined you did something to hurt her. Or maybe she was afraid of getting too close, afraid of getting hurt. So she backed away.
Yeah, it's possible. There have been a lot of bums in her life. Guys that have used her and hurt her pretty bad.
So maybe you should ask her if she thinks you did something you're not aware of.
Forget it. I've asked her enough.
Okay. But you have to admit, she's more than just another woman to you, right?
Yeah, I thought she could be. But, I guess it's all worked out anyway. Ever since my father took off, I've been responsible for my family. I don't mind it, but I haven't been able to pursue any relationships because of it.
So you're saying it's just as well Sheridan ended it?
Yeah. I mean, plus, out of all the women I dated, I mean, she's the least likely candidate for me to build a life with.
You know, I used to dread when Father would call me into this room. I hated when he'd have me come in here because I knew that I had done something really, really bad.
Yeah, me too. I remember when Pilar used to come to my room and she'd say, "Ethan, your father would like to see you in the library." I would be scared to death, and she'd put her hand on my head and she'd give me this sweet, reassuring smile.
Thank goodness for Pilar. Boy, she made childhood bearable for both of us.
And that she did. It's too bad her son doesn't have any of her wonderful qualities.
Luis? There was a time that I thought he was a lot like Pilar. He's nothing like his mother.
You know, I don't think I've ever been in this room without Father or Grandfather Alistair being here.
Really? I have.
When?
I'm surprised I never told you. I was in here one night when Julian walked in on me kissing Luis.
You're kidding me. Father caught you in here with Luis?
We'll have to find a good seat, Timmy. We don't want to miss a moment of the fireworks here tonight.
Too thirsty.
Oh, no. We'll order a couple of drinks. Waiter,
Good evening. What can I get for you?
Well, we'd like a couple of drinks, please. I'll have a pink lady and one martini.
Very good. You did say martini.
No, I said martini.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure if the bartender knows how to make one of those.
Oh, well, then, just bring one empty martini glass for my little friend, then.
I guess I can do that.
Crystal, I don't want to push you. Just tell me about my mom's. What was she like?
It's just that, she was under so much pressure when I knew her.
What kind of pressure?
Well,
Crystal, what's wrong? You crying? Was my mom's dead or something?
No, she's not dead, but, it's just, she was in so much pain. So much incredible pain.
You really know why I'm here?
Of course. You obviously miss your old life, the days when you used to work in clubs like this. I mean, life with TC has got to be so boring. You want to walk on the wild side again. I can help you, Eve.
I don't want anything to do with you, Julian. I love my life and I love my husband.
Come now. You're obviously looking for some excitement. Otherwise, why would you be here?
Not for the reason that you think.
I know what you like, Eve. I can give it to you. If you just let me.
Well, there is something that you can do for me, Julian. Something that only you can do for me.
What is it? What can I do for you?
So you're saying you kissed him to keep Father from knowing that you and Luis were snooping in his safe?
That's all that it was.
Why were you and Luis snooping in here in the first place?
Luis thought that maybe he could find some information that would tie our family to his father's disappearance. I mean, I knew that he wouldn't find anything, so I wanted to prove it to him once and for all that our family had nothing to do with it.
But you trusted him enough to bring him in here, the inner sanctum? To go against your family?
I wanted to clear up the mystery.
But, look, I'm sorry. I mean, I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but are you positive that it was Luis you overheard on the phone that night?
Yes, Ethan. I'm positive. I heard him. I saw him. Why do you even have to ask?
Well, I just can't get over the fact that you trusted him enough to bring him here. I mean, to risk getting caught and everything. I mean, I just don't see how you can be so wrong about him.
Been wrong about a lot of guys. Look at Jean-Luc. He turned out to be a drug dealer.
Yes, you were wrong about Jean-Luc. But did you stop to think you might be wrong about Luis now?
Enjoy.
Waiter,
Yes.
do you have any peanuts?
Yes, I'll get them. Peanuts. Yes, ma'am. Oh, would you like pretzels too?
Yes, pretzels would be lovely.
Wasn't that glass just full?
What glass? Oh, this glass. Oh, yes. Well, Timmy's very thirsty. Did you see the poor boy's expression?
You're wicked, Tabby.
Yes.
You saying my mom was in pain? What do you mean? Was she sick? What was wrong?
no, I meant emotionally.
Excuse me. Crystal, I hate to interrupt, but the general manager from the local jazz radio station is here.
Oh, yeah.
And he wants to see you.
Oh, great. Yeah, I want to see him too. It's really important. You understand?
Yeah, go on. I know how important these things are.
Yeah.
Besides, I trust you.
I'll be right back.
I know you will.
Chad, this is so exciting. You're about to get all the answers you've been searching for.
Yeah, I know. At the same time, I just hate hearing about how my mother was in pain. At the same time, I can't believe I'm this close to finding out who she was, who my whole family was.
I'm so happy for you.
Thanks. You know, Simone, I want to thank you. I mean, for sticking by me since I first came to Harmony, for everything. I hope you know how much I appreciate you.
I know, Chad.
Hope that guy doesn't take too long with Crystal.
You know, I'm gonna find the ladies' room.
What do Crystal meant about my mom being in so much pain?
Don't keep me in suspense, Eve. What is it you want me to give you?
Some privacy.
Excuse me. Do you have a telephone?
Yeah, it's right in the back there by the ladies' room.
Thank you.
I can tell you're having a good time tonight.
Really?
By the look on your face, I'd say you're having a great time.
Oh, I am. I'm with the guy of my dreams, and I don't think anything can go wrong.
Look over there, Timmy. I think the good Dr. Russell is going to run into her youngest daughter. Well, this ought to be good. Oh, snap out of it. What we're about to see is worth missing a little beauty sleep for. Rats! They were inches apart.
Can Timmy and Tabby go now?
Timmy, the night is still young. There's still time for disaster, and we've got a front row seat.
Hello? This is Dr. Eve Russell. Has my husband called or my daughters? No? Good. If they do call, will you tell them that I'm still with the patient? Thank you.
Timmy, do you see that young man over there?
The one by the stage?
Yes. Why does he look so familiar?
Well, he reminds Timmy of that police officer.
Police officer? Yes, Luis Lopez Fitzgerald. Same height, same build. Do you notice how he keeps looking over at Julian Crane?
Timmy sees.
Watch this. Young man, how would you like your fortune told?
No thanks.
Oh, come on now, it's free. What have you got to lose?
Well, okay, what the hell?
Good. Let's see. Oh, I see you're some kind of performer. An actor.
That's right.
And I see that your most recent job, you were playing a police officer.
That's right, too. You're amazing. Do you see anything else?
No, sorry.
Well, thanks anyway. You really are good.
What was all that about?
I got a sudden vibe, Timmy. Something tells me that Julian Crane hired that young man to play a police officer. And it has something to do with Julian's sister Sheridan.
I'm not wrong about Luis. I heard him on that phone call. I heard him say to someone that he was just using me, and it hurt, Ethan. It hurt so much.
I know, I'm sorry.
It hurt to realize that Luis was just like every other guy who I'd been taken in by. Every guy who just wanted me for my money or to use me somehow.
Look, I'm sorry I brought it up. I know it's painful to talk about.
I'm sorry, Ethan. I shouldn't be dumping on you like this.
No, look, you can dump on me anytime you like. You know, we're family. I love you.
I love you too. I just thought things had... I don't know, I guess I was wrong. I just wonder sometimes.
What?
I wonder if I'll ever find real love. True love.
Walk me through all the events leading up to the day Sheridan slapped you in the face for no reason.
Why? What's the point?
Maybe I can help you figure out what you said to turn her away.
I didn't say anything. I've been through that time over and over in my head. We had a nice time together. We kissed. I thought things were going great. Later, I left a message on her machine.
What'd you say?
I said that I had a nice time and that I wanted to see her again.
Then what happened?
She came in, said she wanted me out of her life, and slapped me.
Well, I know how to get to the root of the problem.
How?
We'll go back to the source. I'm going to call Sheridan. I'm going to ask her what it was to make her change her tune like that. What'd you do that for? Don't you want to know why Sheridan changed her attitude toward you?
Yeah, sure I do. But I'm not going to be the one to crawl to her begging her to tell me what she thinks went wrong.
So you don't want to know?
She's the one who did a complete 180. She should be the one to come to me to tell me what she thinks happened.
I can't believe how stubborn you are. Obstinate, the two of you. How could you ever be a couple?
Well, there you go. We never were a couple. We never could be a couple. We were way off the mark, officer. Sheridan and I do not have a true love. We never will.
Hello? I hung up. Must have been the wrong number.
Yeah. Oh, what time is it?
It's time to go to bed. I can tell that you are exhausted.
I am ready for bed. And you've had a really long day, too.
I'm definitely ready for bed.
Oh, let's go. I'll take this note and leave it on the kitchen counter for Pilar.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure that everything's back in its place. I don't want Julian on my back. He'll be upset enough to know that I'm back in town.
Why would Father be upset?
You heard how anxious he was for me to get back to Paris.
He didn't say anything to me.
Well, trust me. He wanted me gone. I'm just going to check the desk and make sure everything's okay. Crystal didn't come back yet?
No, not yet. Oh, wait, here she comes now.
Hi. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Jed, do you think we could discuss this tomorrow? I've got to meet with some more people before I go back on stage, and I just don't think this is the time or the place to discuss your roots, so...
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, tomorrow's fine.
Jed, I do want to help you, I really do, but it's too distracting here, okay? Just give me your number, and I'll call you, and we'll set it up tomorrow.
All right. Oh, you got a pen? Thank you. All right, here you go.
Okay? This will give me time to go over some old letters and make sure I give you the story straight, okay?
All right. Miss Crystal, I want to let you know that I really appreciate everything you're doing. Thank you. So, see you tomorrow?
Yeah.
Eve really doesn't want to talk to Julian. When will we learn?
Never, Timmy. They never learn. Especially not the Cranes.
You really hate the Cranes, don't you, Tabby? Why?
Oh, it's a long story, Timmy. One that goes way back in history. I've had several run-ins with the Cranes. I want them to suffer.
I think perhaps we got off on the wrong foot earlier. Can we start again? Maybe we should go someplace with a bit more privacy. Somewhere we can be alone.
Get the hell away from me, Julian.
Eve, calm down.
I've been under a little stress lately, Julian, and you are not helping. And if you don't leave me alone, I'm going to perform some outpatient surgery on little Julian.
Eve, you don't mean that.
I mean it, Julian. I'm a doctor. I know exactly where to cut to make sure that even Viagra won't help you.
Excuse me. Hi, Crystal will talk to you now.
Thank you.
Yep.
Leave me alone, Julian.
Wow. For a minute there, Timmy thought Eve was going to turn Julian from a bull to a steer.
Might even get better than that, Timmy.
Hello, Krista.
Eve! My God, it's you!
Yes, it's me.
I can't believe this. I mean,
I want you to leave, Crystal.
excuse me?
I want you to leave town right now.
Oh no, I left my keys at the table. I have to go back and get them. Because if my parents have to get up to let me in, I will be grounded for life.
You sure you ain't got them? Check your purse again.
Well, no, I'm sure. I don't have them. I left them at the table. I better go back.
Simone's going to run right into her mother. Looks as if Eve isn't going to leave here with any of her secrets intact.
When's Gwen coming home?
When she wraps up her business in New York. I miss her.
I'm sure you do. Well, I guess until this place becomes your domain, we'll never know its secrets.
If it does ever become my domain.
Of course it will. And Father and Julian won't live forever, and then you'll be in charge.
Then it'll be a long time before we know what's hidden in this room.
All I know is that any secret worth knowing is hidden in that safe.
Okay. Have it your way. You're not in love with Sheridan.
That's right.
And she's not in love with you.
Bingo.
I still don't buy it.
What don't you buy? Sheridan and I can't even have a civil conversation with one another. In fact, we aren't even speaking to each other right now. We don't want to be in the same room together. Yes, and in case you forgot, Sheridan Crane is the reason that I am in this jail right now.
I know. But I also know I'm right.
Baloney.
I'm right, Luis.
Right, okay. So then why isn't Sheridan Crane here right now, begging me for forgiveness, telling me how much she loves me?
Maybe she hasn't recognized her true feelings yet. Just like you haven't recognized yours.
Yeah, you're right.
Luis, there is no denying the white-hot attraction between you. When you two finally do get together, you're going to be the hottest lovers this world has ever known.
Get ready, Timmy.
Simone, look. I got your key. I must have put it in my pocket when I got up to leave.
Thank you, Chad. This is great. Chad, what is wrong? I thought you'd be so happy that you were so close to finding your real parents.
No, I am. It's just I keep thinking back to what Crystal said about my mom being in pain. Just hope it wasn't because she was pregnant with me. And if it was because of somebody else, like my old man, that fool better hope he don't cross paths with me. Come on, I'm gonna get you home.
What a bust. Simone left without seeing her mother, and her mother never saw her with Chad.
Nevertheless, the groundwork for disaster has been laid. One day soon, several families in Harmony will have their foundations shattered. Oh, won't that be a wonderful day, Timmy?
You're not serious about wanting me to leave town, are you?
Yes, I'm serious. I want you to go immediately.
But I have to talk to you. You are never going to believe what just
There
happened.
is no time for talk. You have to get out of town and fast. You owe me, Crystal. You owe me big time, and now I am calling in a favor. I want you to leave.
Wait a minute, I don't understand.
I can't risk being seen with you. I can't risk everything that I have built up here. Husband, my daughters, my medical practice.
You're a doctor?
Yes, I'm Dr. Eve Russell now, and I'm not going to allow anybody to destroy that, so just please go.
No, wait a minute, Eve. I have to talk to you because there's a lot of things that I need to tell you.
It doesn't matter. If you value the friendship that we once had, if you remember all the risk that I took for you so long ago, you'll leave tonight.
Sorry, Eve, I don't think I can do that.
With you gone, I'll be safe.